Hello, greetings, and welcome to another episode in the full clear series of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I am Jeff the Christian Gamer, and we're going to go ahead and jump right into this next portion of the game here. From the story perspective, we are going to save Nia. I'd gone around and done a little bit of investigating. I watched a few YouTube videos and this, that, and the other about different blades that I did not encounter in the first run-through of the game. And most of them are ones that I can obtain relatively soon, but the ones that I took care of this last supplemental episode were the ones that I could get at the moment. Though technically speaking, I could get another one in Gormott. I'm going to go ahead and start with the storyline instead, mostly because the one that I could get in Gormott was it seemed to be less awesome than what I would expect a five-star blade to be. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on back to the Leftarian archipelago. Good grief. I'm gonna go to Corrine's house.
Let's rest a spell.
Let's press on.
Who'd have thought that Nia was a blade too?
Why didn't you tell us, Nia?
I just didn't, okay?
No, it's not okay.
Dang, bro.
You lot really are just children, aren't you?
Huh? What do you mean?
You'll understand one day.
Hey, you know, me, Rex, Nia, we've all got some kind of deep blade connection going on with us, haven't we?
To tell the truth, I am a little envious. Lady Morag.
You know, I'm sure it could be arranged.
Would it leave a scar?
That's kind of part of the bargain.
In that case, maybe not. No, that's not what I meant. It's just...
Relax. Much as I appreciate the sentiment, I wouldn't want you to harm yourself.
I am sorry.
Anyway, what do we do now? It's all well and good that we escaped, but we've got nothing to show for it.
Don't worry. I know where we have to go.
Are you sure, Rex? You know Pyra's location?
I think so. Near the World Tree. I see a rotting titan. She's there.
A rotting titan? Could it be?
What is it? Morag knows such a place?
Close by the World Tree, against the side of the Great Void, I've heard there's a titan known as the Cliffs of Moritha.
Moritha? That name sounds familiar. Lady Morag, there are tales. Tales of a land of the dead, and the cliffs that lead into its depths.
Yes, indeed. The land of Moritha. A place no living soul has ever witnessed. Well then.
Every time we talk about a place that nobody has ever lived from or nobody has ever seen alive and all that kind of jazz, I always wonder to myself, where in the world did the stories come from for the tales to even exist? It's a lot like the Pirates of the Caribbean paradox conundrum thingy where he goes, where do the stories come from? Yeah, I think exactly that same way.
So, what are you doing anyway?
You know, the Marsanis is the last Tornin warship. I'm readying it for battle with non-mortal opponents.
What are you talking about, non-mortal?
Surely you don't need me to tell you.
You don't mean...
Something wrong? Did you want something?
Oh, food's ready. Get it while it's hot.
You came all the way here to tell me that? You've got quite the crush.
Mikhail, I'm gonna crush your...
Okay, got it. Well, I'd better go and eat this delicious spread.
Mick?
Her voice acting is always a little bit sordid. Now, how do you send word ahead? I mean, I'm pretty sure they have some kind of communication, like a radio or something. But we've only seen it. Well, that's true. We've only seen it with More Ardain. So, yeah, that would make sense. Never mind. Never mind. All right, let's go ahead and put them up a level.
Getting better.
Experience begets wisdom.
More strong now.
Okay.
You certainly seem well rested.
Good morning. And yes, I'm very...
So next thing we need to do is go to More Ardain. One thing that I'm going to go ahead and go over with you guys is what I did to my characters. I've done a little bit of tweaking to their builds and their setups and things like that. I've already done, and you can strengthen your arts as you feel the need to, but I focused on, excuse me, I focused on healing abilities for Rex, considering he's the resident healer now. Let's see. Okay. Then Lady Morag, of course, you upgrade her her particular weapons. There's not really a methodology that I can tell you to go with to make this as efficient as possible with Lady Morag. She just kind of does a lot of damage. So just go for the ones that have the highest damage ratio. There are moves that increase her aggro drawn. I would say focus on those, followed directly by high damage ratio attacks, and then followed again by whatever else she's got, because it's not really gonna matter too terribly much. Let's see, and then for Tora, anything that has to do with aggro, he needs it, and he needs it bad. Because yeah, this build puts a lot of strain on Lady Morag when it comes to survival and her dodge rate and things like that. But yeah, that's basic setup. As far as the blades go, generally speaking, you just get the strongest core chip you can find. At the moment, for me, the strongest core chip was, let me see, I think it was the cube chip. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the cube chip that was the strongest. There's another chip that you can get in, oh good grief, in that place that's isolationist. I really cannot remember the name of that place. Tantal, there we go. You can get in Tantal that will help you out with attack and crit and block and all that kind of stuff. It ups everything for most blades, so I would say go for that one. But yeah, as far as aux cores, I went ahead with Art Stealth, Emergency Guard, and Evasion Focus for Nia, for Adine, yeah, that one. I went with Affinity Max Barrier and Damage Heal. If you notice, I'm going for survivability here. We got Endurance, Max Affinity Barrier, and Damage Heal for Sheba, for Lady Morag, aggro boosts for your arts and for your auto attacks. Again, our aggro boost for arts and auto attacks for Cassandra. Aegeon, same thing, arts and aggro boost. Well, arts and attack boost for aggro. Yeah, for Pandoria, I don't really use her very often, so I didn't focus on building her up very much. But yeah, that's my basic output for my blades here. What we're gonna go ahead and do is make our way to More Ardain, and we'll get to see just how effective this build is and why I like it so much. More Ardain, let's go to the palace. Now when we get there, I'm going to send some merc missions out. The time where I was grinding and pulling together for these blades, I did not send out any more merc missions because I wanted to send them out with you guys able to see what I'm doing and etc.
Yes, of course. I'll support you in every way.
Okay, now we need 2-bit balls.
I'll apply myself fully.
Let me see.
No problem.
And one more for good measure. Oh, you're not going to help the cause at all, are you?
Watch your mouth.
I don't even understand why that's a thing. Anyway, go ahead and send out that merc mission there.
Follow me,
Alright. Now we need to go up. Well, after we talk to this fellow, of course. Ash me. Ash me a question. I was also doing a little bit of core crystal farming toward the end of the episode. Well, not toward the end. Before I filmed my supplemental episode, which is how I got the core crystals for the last portion of the video. Millid. Oh my goodness. Bruh. This list, though.
Woot woot!
All right. Go, little bro. Cliffs of Moritha Inlet. Okay. Souvenirs from Moritha, huh? Alright, let's see if there's anything we need here. Damage dealt while blade is the opposite gender. Increases damage on blades. Oh! Oh! Alright then. Okay. Okay. None of that stuff is particularly useful to me. Let's see about these core chips. Nope. 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 Okay. Okay, it looks like there's nothing, just all green here. Okay, we'll go with this. And equip. Hammer of Eldorado. Nice. Okay. Looks like this cube chip is going to be useful to my tanks. Well, not all my tanks, apparently. Okay. That will be that, and we'll go ahead and get on into this thing. This is another mildly confusing dungeon. Honestly, it's not that bad. But I'll go to the most efficient...
A rotting titan, drifting aimlessly until death takes
the most efficient methodology or
mentioned this place once.
method slash route for clearing this.
Makes sense.
I will take sidebars for treasure chests and things of that nature, but besides that, we're going to be just going straight through.
Pathetic. Look at all this trash. Huh?
Rex, are you okay? Rex?
I'm fine.
Could it be Pyra is in trouble?
I don't know. But we have to hurry. I have a bad feeling about this.
Why are you running? Why are you protecting this garbage? We Aegises don't need these things. You want to be free of them, as I do!
Stop it! I'm not like you at all! I am...
Well, damn, Father. Look what you've been hiding away. All right then. If that's what you want, I'll do it for you!
Alrighty. Oh. Okay, gotcha. Run around and get your items, fella. Don't think he's aggressive. There's not very many aggressive monsters here. The ones that are aggressive are usually guarding something, like this guy. You'll notice that overall my damage received is minimal. Though my damage output is also relatively minimal. Yeah, there's not much that can kill me at this point, which is the reason why I like this build. Even though it's not necessarily the highest damaging, like I said before, it is a very sturdy build. Notice that I'm healing HP every attack. That is an effect from one of the accessories that I've equipped. I've also put that one on Lady Morag. I probably should have went over my accessories. I'm sorry about that.
Magnificent!
this next fight is going to need a lot of sturdiness, which is why I built them very sturdy. Generally speaking, there's a damage variant to this build
My experience.
that I can utilize, but oh my goodness, so much stuff that I can utilize, but a lot of that is got to be put on hold for a while. By the time I get to the last boss of the game, I'll be able to maximize damage and not die. I'll essentially be untouchable from a damage perspective, and I'll be putting out a significant amount of damage as well. So I look forward to that. But yeah, Rex healing is my default. I also have a couple of missions that you'll see later on where I have to swap out to either Morag or oh goodness, that little Nopon guy. I keep forgetting his name. Tora. There we go. Either switch to one of them in order to be able to complete the mission successfully. So when those come up, you'll see, and I'll explain to you why and how I switch to make my tanking more efficient.
What is it? Did you remember something?
It is done. Once we establish a link with what Mikhail is preparing aboard the Marsanis, everything will be complete.
And the Aegis?
Oh, that? It's not an Aegis anymore. Just a lump of meat.
I see.
Ah! Come forth, Ophion! What's that? Clever girl. It has its own attack instinct, capable of autonomous
the Jurassic Park references. So funny.
She knew that. That's why she came quietly. No matter. All it needs is a little reprogramming!
An earthquake?
In a place like this?
It's close.
Let's go.
Okay. Salvage point, not necessarily required, but it does give some nice stuffs. You gonna leave? Yeah, thank you.
What have we here?
Leave it to me. I know more than I let on.
Okay, bring it on.
Okay. My bad.
Truly, all rest is a wonder.
Come out, come out.
This view is worthy of its own page in my journal.
Oh. I need to swap out one of my blades here. Oops.
Rock, pleased to meet you.
I need to switch out too. I'll do that just in. Wait, no, we got Wind Mastery already on these two. Well, let's double check. Yeah.
Come, winds.
The wind is my
transient fleeting aid. Poppy boosters engaged.
Yep, still need more Wind Mastery, so I'll go to Lady Morag and probably drop off Cassandra here for a Wind Blade. Oh, go back there.
Ready to roll.
Now let's make this jump.
Us again.
Come, winds.
Great work.
The wind is my mate.
Transient fleeting aid.
Is that all?
Poppy
Very well.
boosters engaged.
If they seek a fight, they shall get.
That is just rude.
What have we here?
Say,
Get this heart-to-heart done.
known Zeke for a long time.
Indeed. We'd never spoken directly, but I knew of him.
The prince paid a visit to Morordain, did he not? It must have been not long after his departure from Tantal.
Yes. Now that you mention it.
You weren't really interested, Morag?
No, I was curious. I had heard him praised as the greatest driver in Tantal, after all. I would have liked to spar with him, but at the end of the day, I had my duties.
I was curious about him myself. Truly a shame.
And no? You don't want to spar anymore?
No, there is no need. Now I can see him in action at my side. And he is as reliable as they come.
Quite. His personality may be somewhat unique, but his prowess cannot be questioned.
Still, that's a shame. I would have liked to see the two of you go at it.
Well, if the opportunity arises, I would not mind facing him. Rivalry can benefit both parties, and it can only be helpful to grasp one's allies' strengths and weaknesses.
Rex, a word of advice. Try not to egg Lady Morag on. She tends to take people very seriously.
My bad.
In that way, me and Lady Morag are quite alike.
Come out, come out.
In my experience,
what have we here?
As you'll notice, I'm also picking up a lot of the collection points here, trying to get as many as possible to complete that no pawn,
We lost the upper hand.
that no pawns mission.
No! We lost the upper hand. Ow!
You know what?
have done this blindfolded.
Oh.
You're all mine.
No pon doublon, eh?
Okay, bring it on. Dang, find us.
Oh. There is a collection point.
What have we here?
I would have preferred them to, aw, man. Alright, let's see. How do I increase your leaping, sir? Get you to the next trust level first. Well, pouch items it is. Oh. To 22, so 12. So yeah, I'll need about 10 of these things. Okay, let's check you out. There we go.
I feel ready to grow some more.
Huh, you can get Ancient Wisdom too, right? On a Mastery of Leaping. Use a Geon's favorite pouch item from the Staple Foods category. Okay. So, Staple Foods. Staple Foods. Let's see, we'll check out how to get Poppy's leaping together just in case we can do that one instead.
Poppy's strength increased.
Instruments category. Ugh, biscuits. Either way it goes, I have to go back. We'll skip travel to Darfont Village.
Long journeys make Tora tired. Refresh and set off again.
Guess I'm not ready for the next level yet. Let's see, textiles, instruments. Okay, let's see which one is her favorite. Also, I can do the staple food thing, let's see. can't do the staple food thing. So, characters, let's go ahead and Morag and use these things. Oh, wait, not Morag. Whoa. Going senile there.
Research is progressing. Poppy's favorite.
Okay, so I need some rumble cellos.
Research. Research. Research.
Okay. Now Poppy should be able to leap. There we go.
Master Pawn will like Poppy's new capability.
Wow, okay, her leaping is now off the charts. So we should have no problems. Let's go ahead and jump to Cliffs of Moritha. Alright.
Journeys make Dora tired. Refresh and set off again. Come, winds.
The wind is my mate.
Transient
Let me help
fleeting aid.
Is that all?
Poppy
Very
boosters
well.
engaged.
What have we here?
In my experience,
Must have sensed our skill.
Don't care.
No! We lost the...
Don't care. Dude,
Dang! It's found us.
still don't care. Okay. Let's see what we got.
Is that all?
Poppy
Very well.
boosters
Okay.
engaged.
Have enough leaping. Now we need Earth Mastery. Oh, of course he's out on a mission. Alright.
What would you do without me?
I'm sure it'll work out great.
You can count on me.
Okay, that should be good.
With my skills,
Here's a little demonstration. to me.
Is that all?
Poppy
Very well.
boosters engaged.
Oh, that was a pretty cool jump. Now, for the most part, these bird things don't care about you. But there are... I want to fight him, but...
This can't be good. Look out, everyone!
Okay, I'll go ahead and fight him. Actually, no, I won't. Treasure chest.
Treasure acquired.
Oh, here comes this fight.
What have we here?
Here, fishy, fishy.
Dude, there's not a lot of nice fish over here. Okay, so before we go over there, of course, you'd want to make sure that our blades are set. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my blades are set. How about that one?
You just leave it to me. I'll use my brains to put this team to good use.
Hankering for our banquets?
While I would prefer not to have either 2 water types or 2 wind types, that's the cards I've been dealt. So we'll work with those cards. How about that?
I wish I could share my luck with everyone.
Huh. She's so cute. And of course, save beforehand. Alright, let's boogie.
You're finally here. I've been expecting you.
I've been expecting you expecting me.
Your core crystal. So you finally gave up your little human act. Are you looking for a place to belong, or are you just a fickle child who doesn't know what she wants?
Where's Pyra?
Hell if I know. She's probably dead by now.
I'm alive. She's alive.
Think whatever you like, but don't be mad at me. All I'm doing is reclaiming what was stolen from me. You're never going to see her again. You make me laugh, you know that? Look at you. That salvager brat I picked up in Argentum. Standing here with the gall to challenge me?
Oh,
someone's gotta. We're not gonna lose to the likes of you!
You did well to make it this far. But you end here.
Tora!
Master One!
What the hell is this?
Watch it, Sheled. Malos's power will destroy anything it touches. It'll take your arm or your head right off.
What? What are we gonna do?
Poor, helpless little maggots!
Oh!
Nia! You!
Nia!
I should have used this power earlier. But I was afraid. Afraid to go back to those days. Lives have been lost because I was afraid.
Nia!
But someone taught me that I don't have to be afraid. Now I get it. My life has a purpose. Your power might destroy Malos, but my power restores. As long as my friends have the will to live, that's all I need. There is no wound you can inflict that I cannot heal. Blade weapons, too. They were born from us and could be healed just the same. Rex! Everyone! It's time to end this!
Yeah!
Yeah.
Let's show the thing over there. It'll be fine. You can turn it around. Hydroblast! It didn't connect. Saber Slash! Time for it. Please leave it to Tora! Armor failed! Yeah! Out of the way! My dead is towards
most healing potions and such are redundant at this point. But, yeah. His damage gets more and more serious over the course of the battle. So I may need to resort to healing, but at the moment it's going to be very minimal.
I'll take it from
Why not?
That's exactly
Much appreciated. No effect. This is unexpected.
magnificent. Great shape.
This is unexpected.
Yeah, like I said, it's really hard for Tora to keep aggro, so a lot of the living is pushed onto Morag. So yeah.
Have my It'll be fine.
Monado. Oh, it is Monado-like, isn't it?
Redemption. No effect. Don't give up on me. Striker X! No effect. Give me
Come on. Okay, so I need to relocate. And we are probably going to die this time around.
Protect you against glaciers.
Battle talk.
Spinning cutter. You're safe. No.
Forgive me.
I will protect you.
More action be better than this. Why here? You have unwilling. That's my bad, Tora.
Alright guys, come over here.
Tora's body back to Toriko. You're getting trouble.
Save yourself. To arms, ladies.
Striker X!
Rise and shine, Tora.
Alright, come on, buddy.
Didn't connect.
Yeah, it's kind of what I figured. Fight him away from that hole, because once you get knocked in there, you're kind of screwed.
It will not happen again. The plan needed some polishing.
Come here, fella. Let's handle some business, you and I.
Okay, time to take you down. I like your attitude. Striker, out of the way. Rain Fiend, Saber Slap.
Only thing I don't like about this build is the fact that it takes so long to charge up my specials.
No effects.
You have my thanks.
stage. Awesome.
You're not half bad. It's here.
Save us now.
This is unexpected.
My thoughts exactly.
Redemption. You're safe. You have my thanks.
Yeah, no one can stop us now. Save us, right. Yes. Redemption. Hit it, no.
Magnificent.
You have my thanks.
Why not?
Scatter shot.
Save us.
Don't give up on me.
Save us,
This is unexpected.
Why not?
Much appreciated.
Alright, guy, just fall over or something.
Fantastic check.
Much appreciated. You have my thanks. This is unexpected. Don't give up on me.
Redemption.
Not finding how close you got to death right there. Morag.
We can still win this.
You have my thanks. You're getting trouble. You will not survive here.
Stop.
Why not?
We're up, Gramps.
Let's see. I don't have any light element.
I'm so glad you made an enemy of me.
Begin.
It's up to you, Morag.
Very well. Unleash your power.
Yeehaw!
Magnificent.
Think you're up to it, Tora?
Tora, right on time! Ta-da! Poppy Alpha!
Elemental burst.
And another one.
Magnificent.
Nia.
Let's finish it now!
Magnificent.
It's up to you, Morag.
Yep, I've
I'll
planned.
finish what you started.
Magnificent.
Think you're up to it, Tora?
Tora, right on time! Point in!
Magnificent. Hey, enemy down. Cheating.
Alright, that's enough of that.
I'm gonna kill you!
Don't you know when to give up, Malos?
Ah! That's an annoying power.
So sorry. You've got to be stopped. You're a menace to the entire world.
Is that so? Oh, you sweet talker, Nia.
Don't you see how weak you are? Heal all you want, but you can't even scratch me. Where are your claws, kitty?
Very well. Then I'll show you. You asked for it. Rex, help me out.
You got it.
Follow my lead.
Okay.
Here goes.
Ah! Huh? What? Is that it? Huh. I hardly even felt it. What have you done to me?
I alter the replication rate of your body cells. Even an immortal blade is made from the same stuff as any other being. I use that to my advantage.
This is why Jin recruited you. He saw that power.
Who knows? Why don't you ask him yourself? I've got just one thing to say to you. The place where I belong is right here. See ya.
Alrighty. So let's go on down and finish these guys that killed me before. Hello, fellas.
You lost the upper hand.
Right.
My goal's exactly. Why not? It won't be that easy. Much appreciated. Hydroblast. Tora can do it. Tora will do it. Redemption. Like your attitude. Save us light. Time for a yes. For sure.
Show them that dying stuff, please.
Blade combo.
Third stage. Awesome. Ready.
These are tough little dudes. Not tough enough, but still tough.
It won't be that easy. Fighting that way is Alright, Leah, we've got this.
Alright. Yeah, they were pretty rough and tough.
Come out.
It's a good fight. Anyway, I'll consider this the end of the episode, so thank you guys very much for watching. I am Jeff the Christian Gamer. If you'd like to like and or subscribe, you may do so by clicking on the links provided. Also, if you'd like to check out other videos I've done, you may do so by clicking on the links in this video. I have a Facebook and a Twitter to keep you guys updated on when I will be releasing videos. But yeah, essentially that'll be it for this video.